Welcome back. So today I am going to go through some more of these memes. I think it's very interesting to see what people really think who live in Sydney, Australia, and of Asian background. We're just going to break it down objectively. I know I'm white and I know I'm the evil person. I'm not allowed to place any judgment on anyone else because I'm an evil white person. But what we're going to do is we're going to have a look at the real racism that's happening in Australia. Well, look, let's not even judge it. But I'd like to thank Ben for your PayPal donation, and I'd like to thank my patrons and subscribe staff for supporting me. You are the reason why I'm here. What we're doing is we are going to have a look at this meme page, Sydney Asian Memes for Selective School Teens. And what they put in the title is Sydney Asian Memes. So if you're not Asian, you're not allowed to be a part of this meme page. It's a page also. Everything here is publicly available for everybody to see. It's like Twitter. That's pretty much what a Facebook page is. Anyone can see it, so it's perfectly available for anyone to look at. Look at this. Look at this post by this page. We all know an Asian simp who would do anything to defend his racist white queen. Now, very interesting. Very, very interesting. Quite a few people have upvoted this. Quite a lot. When we go through, we go, oh, who's crying here? Who's crying? Tommy's a common guy. He pops up everywhere all the time. But I'm not exactly sure what all these likes mean just yet. I think it's probably better to look at the comments and see who's thumbed up each comment. There's got to be, yeah, here we go. White is always right. This is a disgusting comment as far as I'm concerned. And he tags Colin Chan. Does Colin think Colin agrees? So the comment white is always right, which is a racial slur. It's an attack on anybody white. It means that white people are responsible for everything. It means that you will never get blamed, when in fact the irony is they're actually attacking you and blaming you. So who tagged Sterling? So this guy lives in Sydney, self-employed apparently. Anyway, he's one of these three. Sterling Bayaka, the Fool AU, and he tagged this guy. This guy liked it. He liked the post. He studied at UNSW from Sydney Technical High School. He thinks that white is always right. What a racist view to have, and to upvote such a racist thing says a lot about these people. It really does. Not racist nor white though. How did we get here? Just a lot of tags. Normies won't get this. There's lots of tags. Nicole. Apparently Nicole's being called out. Mark is calling Nicole a racist. There we go. We can work our way through. There we go. This is juicy. This is very juicy. So we all know an Asian race traitor who only dates white degenerates her own race and doesn't care about her boyfriend's racist views. Wait, that's like half of them. So what Johnny is saying here is that when a white guy dates an Asian girl, 50% of the white guys that date Asian girls are racist. But doesn't that go against the whole point of dating an Asian girl in the first place? Isn't that evidence that they're not racist? I commit war crimes on the daily. Johnny Yu is clearly welcome. Is clearly in welcome to Australia, buddy. Studied at UNSW Business School. Johnny Yu. One love, one penis. He looks like a miserable bastard. But he posted this. He actually typed this out. We all know an Asian race traitor. So what he's saying is an Asian girl who only dates white guys. And this is what a lot of Asian guys say in Australia. They say that if you're dating a white guy, you are a race traitor. You're not allowed to date white guys. You are a race traitor if you date white guys. And that's what Johnny Yu believes. Now, if we have a look, how many people have thumbs this up? Who agrees? Who has given this a heart? Vincent. Vincent believes this. I don't know. He's given this a heart. Why is he giving this a heart? Are you the... Which one are you? Why are you giving this a heart? See, that's the thing. A lot of them aren't really taking this racial attack seriously. John Lee. Ah, there we go. This is he's a reoccurring offender on this racist page. So these people think it's funny. They laugh it off. It's hard to tell whether that's just laughing at him or it's not really laughing with him. So maybe they're not taking Johnny too seriously. They're laughing at him. But I think this is interesting. Liam Caulfield here said, Anthony, bro, swing back. Liam, is Liam Asian or is he... Liam Caulfield, he kind of looks Asian. He's like, Anthony, you're dating an Asian girl, swing back at him, have a shot. Yeah, so this is very common. I want you guys to really take note of this. This is not just from Johnny. This is very common amongst many guys like Johnny. And there's a yellow fever post that I wanted to bring to you guys' attention. This is something that I've been looking at for such a long time. The yellow fever. Yellow fever. It's a double. It's a double standard. Asian men are totally allowed to date white girls, but when a white guy dates an Asian girl, it is racist. That's what they say. They call it yellow fever. They have all these other they call it so many other things. Where are we? I'm gonna find it. I'll find it. If you guys want to learn what is going on really in Australia, you really do need to see what people actually are saying in Australia, what they're really saying. And looking at these meme pages is a great way to understand the mentality. of people that actually live here. In the early days, this is where I spent a lot of my time, in these groups, reading, studying, figuring out what's going on in them. Usual stuff. I'm sick and tired of people talking shit about the Asian diaspora. But it's funny, when I find this yellow fever post, gee, I must be really old. Must have dug really deep into this page. But it's important for you guys to understand that they really hate white guys dating Asian girls. They really do. They talk about it all the time. Don't tell me I lost it. Wow. What's this? Meets another Sydney Asian. My brain. Don't say it, don't say it. No. Bear with me, guys. I have no idea where this is. Maybe you can fast forward this part. Whoa. Don't tell me I lost it. Don't tell me this is the only thing. Yeah, I've covered these already. A rant. I've been thinking a lot about the recent surge in hate crimes against Asians in Australia and other Western countries. You guys recognize the pattern here? This is definitely pushing the Chinese Communist Party talking points. Can't be bothered going through the comments, but yeah, 19 shares. There's more shares for that. Yeah. Well, let's go through the comments. Why not? I'm white. Oh, good on you, Lachlan. You're gonna virtue signal, I can just see it. Better than the bogans spewing hate now are hypocritical. Yeah, but there's little to no opportunities if you're not Asian these days. They see my blue eyes, then jump back. So, well, there we go. Finally some good news. Paul, this guy's popped up before. He loves, finally some good news. Racism against white people. That's exactly what we need. That's exactly what we need, isn't it, Paul? I think it's a imagine if a white person said that. Found some racism against white people. Imagine if a white person said, oh yeah, finally some racism against black people. This is great. Or Asian people. And posted it publicly. You'd get fired. You'd actually get fired from your job. You'd lose your job. That's probably why Paul is a fake name. This is probably a fake profile run by a CCP member in order to spread disinformation in Australia. Uneducated fools. Wow, Kevin. I cannot agree. I cannot resonate with your post. Cannot agree with your contention. Oh, political candidate. Yeah, you wouldn't be a political candidate if there wasn't if there was racism in Australia. You wouldn't be given the opportunities. That's the problem. You give a lot of these racists, like whoever posted this, opportunities when they come here, and they slap you in the face with it. Now back on the racist talk again. Haha. Not a racist, but man, isn't it so fucked that Sydney has so many Chinese people now? There we go. Not racist, but in the same page it says that I'm not allowed to go to Sanctuary Hotel because I'm white. Wow, damn, this might be the only Asian diaspora page making points. Yeah, Danielle, you get 'em. And Ruth, you're compliant in it if you've thumbs it up. Ruth has. And so is this person. These people, yeah. CCP member. Danielle Zhou, see? Fake profile, we should definitely be reporting that one. Ruth Wang. From Auckland, studied at University of Sydney. And yeah, there's how's life going, Ruth? Is it so bad from all the racism you suffered in Australia that you need to go to this meme page and push your hatred, thumbs up posts that are absolutely disgusting? Why is there two white guys in the background? What's going on? See, some of them actually make memes making fun of white people. So what he's got here is two white guys in the background that he's making fun of. When you go through his friends, doesn't have any white friends. There we go. Medball. The University of New South Wales Medical Society. Yep. So when I look at that, I think, okay, well, what I see here is, okay, this person thumbs it up. Any comment? Ruth Wang. That Reddit post did raise some legit points though. Okay, Ruth. Good to know you agree with it. And by the looks of things, Ru Min Ong totally agrees that damn, this might be the only Asian diaspora Facebook page making points. And the point that was made is, hang on, let me go down, make sure I'm on the right section. Yep, it's here. We'll go up, there we go. I was shocked and disgusted today that racism against Asians is rising and how it's un-Australian. But 3 months ago, the most upvoted thread was pretty much, ha ha ha, not a racist, but man, isn't it so fucked that Sydney has so many Chinese people now? Is that really what so this is in quotation marks, people. The most upvoted thread in R Sydney was saying that, ha ha ha, not a racist, but man, isn't it so fucked that Sydney has so many Chinese people now. That's a quote. So, is that true? Well, apparently, when we go through here, Ruth Min Ong, apparently, damn, this might be the only Asian diaspora Facebook page making points. And Ruth Min Ong, who has suffered from so much racism that she has, by the looks of things, UNSW Medball 2018. She has graduated, possibly. That doesn't seem like someone who's suffered from racism and has been held back. That looks like someone who's dressed like this, educated, probably making a ton of money right now, and is thriving in Australia. Yet the victim mentality, it's like how can someone be so intelligent and so educated, yet so not self-aware of how much privilege they actually have? Medball 2017, University of New South Wales, and they're all Asian except for one white girl. That means you are the majority. You're the majority. UNSW Medball 2015. If you're the majority and you're doing so well, why are you on a meme page? You guys getting this? Thumbsing up this. Yeah. if this quote is not true, then it's fake. So it's fake. So if this post quoted like this is not in Sydney on Reddit, then this entire post is a joke. And then down here we have, damn, this might be the only Asian diaspora Facebook page making points. And we have some of the most successful people in Australia that are killing it in our society still complaining about racism. Unless there's a political agenda and these people are actually CCP members. And a lot of people would agree that there is. Again, this is publicly available stuff. I'm trying to find the yellow. Oh, this is another interesting one. This is great. The Sydney Morning Herald. Oh my God, hate crimes against Chinese Australians is rising. This is so fucked. Why is this happening? Also, Sydney Morning Herald. Now, there's a shortage of masks in Australia because these have mailed them back to China in February. So what the meme page here is saying is that the Chinese people were justified in sending all of our protective masks back to China. And how dare the Sydney Morning Herald complain about it? How dare they? The Australian people don't need to be protected. We need to serve the Chinese people. Now, Paul's at it again. So there's quite a few with fake profiles that are actually working for this page, posting it, grabbing posts and sharing it. Oh wow, this is a bad take. Justin, there we go. Justin's making a little bit of sense by the looks of things. Blame the selective schools, that's a joke. And Ryan, is Ryan even real? Sorry, but Ryan's coming in here writing this, which is like, yeah, us poor Asian guys, we're getting treated so badly. Ryan Wu? Looks like a criminal. Where's that? He's holding a... Yeah, victim mentality. University of Sydney. Tags his buddy Andy Lee. Effing this. Real victim mentality. Unfounded too. It's actually unfounded, especially when you're the majority. See, this is interesting. My mum in Feb. The Chinese government is hiding the truth from the public. It's so much worse than you think. With common sense. My mum in March. Always knew the Chinese government would solve this problem quickly and effectively. Don't believe the lying Western media. My beloved Xi Jinping, honey, please come here. I think I'll have to do a whole video on that one. Go through all those comments. But I'm still looking for the yellow fever. I totally lost it. Has it been deleted? Ah, it's so small that I lost it. White boys at selective schools be like, it's not yellow fever, bro. I legit don't have a choice. Now this will be juicy. There'll be a lot of racism against white guys dating Asian girls in here. So much racism. Let's see how many races there are. Seems like Aaron Gill feels so guilty that he said, I literally don't have a choice. I keep telling you, bro. And this guy apparently keeps shaming him for dating Asian girls. That's what it would seem. Studies at UNSW. So many racists. So many racists. They're interested in segregation. Let's see. I feel attacked, Lachlan. You are being attacked, Lachlan. It's because of the color of your skin. You're not allowed to date Asian girls. That's what they believe. So, if you don't date an Asian girl, you're racist. And if you date an Asian girl, well, you're racist. When you get put between a rock and a hard place and you got nowhere to go, you need to understand that they just hate you because you're white. It doesn't matter what you do. They're just racists. Wow. So, Alan has... Is this guy white? It might be a joke. Wow, Jessica. Is that her boyfriend? She's actually calling out her boyfriend, Jessica Lee. Engaged by the looks of things. It's still not even funny, it's just racist. I think we had this convo before. Someone from the subcontinent. Cameron's obviously been told that he's not allowed to date Asian girls. I think we had this convo before. Ha ha ha, it's true though. See, what he's saying is, Cameron's saying, look, it's true. There's only Asian girls because they're the majority. And majority rules. That's why we're suffering so much racism here. And we're getting blamed if you are... if you call out their racism, you get blamed for being a victim of racism as well. It's awful. It really is, when you think about it. Oh, another guy's being tagged. What's your excuse, Greg? You're not allowed to date Asian girls. I don't think this is even funny. A lot of the guys what's your excuse? Greg didn't seem very happy with that. I don't blame him. Greg, I don't blame you. Melanie, go fuck yourself. You're a doctor? You're a doctor and you're calling someone out for race mixing? Doctor at New South Wales Health? Feminist, humanist? You're not a humanist, you're a fucking racist. You're a piece of shit. Fuck you, Melanie, you piece of shit. What's your excuse? Oh, and is this her boyfriend? Oh, by the looks of things, stay the fucking home. So many racists. And hang on, you don't have any... All your friends are Asian? Ah. Studied medicine at the University of Sydney. Studied a Bachelor of Science, University of Sydney. Probably grew up with two parents that stayed together. And was lucky enough to get an education. I personally don't think what's your excuse is acceptable. And Greg, doesn't seem to think that's funny either. There's so many disgusting racists in this country that are studying medicine and they're doctors. That's it's unacceptable. It's disgusting that people get away with this, especially when they're the majority in this country. Okay, so Leo said this is word for word what you said. Leo's calling out Sam. This is word for word what you said. Well, my question, Leo, is why the hell were you even questioning his ability to date Asian girls in the first place unless you're a fucking racist? Went to Sydney Boys High School, probably full of Asians. Studies at University of Sydney. It's like they're not aware of how racist saying this is and tagging people. And Leah's like, I did not. Here we go. Ryan. There we go. We got Zhang here. Another Nazi. They think that this is funny. This is so offensive to me on so many levels. I wish I had a gun right now. I'm so fucking angry. The only white fella without yellow fever is Jack Ralph. Okay. Everybody else, according to this guy, every other white guy has yellow fever. That's disgusting. Jason Zhang and Ryan Zheng. Study at University of Sydney. I personally don't think that's funny. I don't think it's acceptable to even be talking about it. People should be allowed to date whoever the fuck they want. Wait, Holop, isn't this you? Mazen Jamie is being called out. Who's this guy? There's a point. Jess thinks that there's a point. That's funny. Jess thinks it's that. Ah, she's tagging. She thinks that it's what's the point? The point that guys have yellow fever or that they don't have a choice? Studied at Monash University. Tagged Ivan Tat. Tat thinks that that's funny. Direct attack. She tagged Adam Evans. And well done, Adam, for taking it as a joke. But here, Adam Evans is left the crying emoji. That doesn't mean that he's actually appreciates it. He's trying to laugh it off. Who posted about me? Oh, and by the looks of things, Kelly Evans gives an awful angry face. What is her problem? Why are you giving an angry face? Is she Asian? Or is she a white girl complaining about it? What's a problem? People should be allowed to date whoever the hell they want. There's a lot of comments in this thread. The racism against white guys comments really does quite well. Xavier Crowley. So Vanessa thought this was funny and she decided to tag Xavier Crowley. And by the looks of this, Xavier Crowley didn't really appreciate that, Vanessa Ham. Maybe Vanessa has no idea of her internal racism and how offensive saying something like that can be. You can notice a pattern here. The white guys that are getting tagged are not really appreciating it, are they? Oh, Johnny, you's back at it. If I was white and Asian chicks acted like this, I'd be all feathered up too. The problem with you, Johnny, I'll tell you what, I'll give you a little bit of a red pill, Johnny boy. Let's have a look at you. Firstly, you're overweight. By the looks of things, you're overweight. Is that you? Definitely overweight. You can start to lose some weight. Clean up your skin a little bit. There's a lot you can do about that. And by the sounds of things, clean up your attitude. Is he from Taiwan? Do you think he's from Taiwan? I don't think he's from Taiwan. Never seen a Taiwanese guy that fat. Looks like a video game playing Chinese guy that comes from a rich family. Instead of digging this up, Johnny, why don't you lose some weight and focus on yourself? Yeah, there we go. Andy. More like blatant segregation. I'm going to finish on these two guys. I totally agree. Andy, Maxwell didn't actually reply. But Andy, you hit it. Spot on, buddy. This is blatant segregation. This is the winning comment. More like blatant segregation. And you can see he's got the shocked emoticon and the shh. You can't tell anyone because this Asian page is above the law. Andy, more like blatant segregation. Andy, you are 100% on the money. There's his Instagram. Follow Andy. That's the man. That's the guy we're finishing on. It's good to see some rational people out there, but it's very frustrating looking at this disgusting page. It really is a disgusting racist page. I might actually go through all these pages, to be honest. But for you guys at home, thank you, Ben. Ben, you are the one that made this video possible. Same with my patrons. Obviously, I haven't been spending too much time on this because it's a losing cause. It really is a losing cause, and I don't have anywhere near the support that I need to continue making these videos. But for you guys at home, I'll see you guys in the next video.